for another missile turret in the natural of Matt. Yeah, I don't even know what that was about. Oh, I think he just lost his shuttle with the High Templar in it. Yeah, well, if you do the same thing twice, expect different results. That means you're stupid. Getting a starport on, I think that shuttle may have actually seen the starport going down though, so that might be some important information for Matt. He doesn't really have too much of an army. I think that Jason could easily push out right now and kill him. Not sure what he's waiting for. He does have a pretty massive army here compared to Matt's. It's 58 to 40 now. It's some units just popped, I guess. He's now got the two High Templars, and yeah, 1 second, lagging up. It always does this every game, at least one time. Okay. Magically, it's better. And, yeah. So, as you can see with the upgrade, the Cadrean Amulet, this High Templar spawned, and it already has enough for a Psionic Storm. Psionic Storm is going to be the deciding factor in this battle, if this battle ever happens. Because it's all infantry. All these units are very, very vulnerable to the Psionic Storm. He should be getting down +2 upgrades. Not sure why he isn't. But then again, the same thing goes for Jason's. They're both sitting at 1-1. Looks like he's getting tanks now, switching over from vultures to tanks, which is a good idea for this late game, or, well, mid to late game. Scanner Sweep goes down, sees the entire army, sees both the High Templars. The Dark Templars were not very effective, not seeing any more. Matt telling Jason to stop sweeping his base. Actually, stop swooping his base. Well, actually, he fixed that. But, oh, we're gonna see a battle go on here. How are they not activating? Oh, Spider Mines go down. Yep, this Dragoon is not having a good day anymore. But he might. No. What is Jason doing? Jason should send all these units to attack. And, yep, being pulled back there. Yeah, Matt just got owned in that battle. Sucks to be you, Matt. I would hate to be you right now. You are just horrible at this game. Look at your macro slacking there. 2,000 minerals? Really? 2,000 minerals? Come on, you're not building anything out of these gateways. Or the robotics facility. You have 0 production going on right now. Not sure what you're doing. You should build an expansion here, considering you have plenty of minerals to do so. Starting up some more Dark Templars. Not sure if that's a good idea. He didn't use any Storm, and he made an Archon right as this attacks. Very bad idea. This is going to be focused down. Wow, the Psi Storm could probably have been the deciding factor. He could have hit all of these units right here, done a very significant amount of damage, but the Archon only gets a few kills and then died. That was not a good idea on Matt's part. You always, if you have Psionic Storm, do not morph into Archons until you have already used up all the energy on those units there, because it is really important to always use those high power attacks, weaken the army before you make the Archon. The Archon will be just as good after you Psionic Storm 2 or 3 times, so you always want to make sure you have maximum effectiveness, use all those Psi Storms that you can, because it could have softened up his entire army there, maybe even killed a few of the Marines, but I don't know, maybe he just thought Archons would be pretty good. I mean, they are good against infantry, but just one versus that many Marines is, it's not always going to work out in your favor. Looks like Jason's macro is pretty good right now. He just got down his second base, and running out of minerals in his main. I'm sure Matt is too at this point. Yeah, he's almost getting mined out. He has started this nexus down here. Probably gonna move that over a square or two to line up with these minerals better. Gonna be kind of like semi-long distance mining at his own base. His army size is pretty good, but he's sitting on a lot of minerals. He needs to put down more gateways, get more upgrades. What is he doing here? He's getting a Stargate. Okay. So that could probably mean carriers. I'm going to go ahead and say that it probably means carriers. That's usually all you see. Scouts aren't very good in these low-level matchups. And Corsairs are pretty tough to use. You might be getting that Disruption Web, but you don't see any Fleet Beacon going down. But that's probably because the Stargate hasn't finished and you can't get one until it finishes, so never mind on that part. Robotic support, so he will be getting some Reavers. He has a massive amount of Dragoons. This one has 4 kills. Wow. And Jason going for another Comsat. It's always nice to have more comm sats. He has mined the outside of this ramp here, stop any incoming attacks. He's got a dropship, so we might be seeing some drops. That'd be very interesting. Supply depot going down in the back. Not really too much production here, just getting out the Marines from the barracks. He has plenty of minerals. He needs to be making workers, though. He has a decent amount, but he could always use more. It's always a good idea to keep up worker production, especially when you're going for extra bases. Nice. Okay, arbiters. Arbiter Tribunal going down right there. Building scouts. That's a crappy idea. I don't know why you're doing that, Matt. He hasn't even seen a starport or any air units, and he's already saying, or he's already trying to go for the scouts, which are really only good versus air. I think that dropship may have gone down here. I'm not sure. Maybe I missed. Oh, never mind. Dropship right here, filled up with 7 guys. Could have probably used 8. And he scouts the expansion right as it goes down. Not even any workers here. He's going to be able to pick that off pretty easily. Yep, there goes another F-bomb. Matt be raging, and he's transferring his workers. Okay, good. He turns them around. That's a rookie mistake. He's got a few Marines here. Looks like they're stimming, and this Nexus is going down really fast. Stim Marines versus Nexus. Very easy. Very easy matchup. He's got this observer here. He probably could have seen the dropship coming down. Maybe he just wasn't paying very much attention. I know you, Matt. You're probably not paying any attention. You got your scout. Scout flying around. He did get the +1 damage for scouts, so he will be doing 30 damage per shot with his antimatter missiles. Didn't even get 1 shot off on the dropship, and now he is on 1 base Protoss versus 2 base Terran. Definitely the Terran is the one being favored in this matchup. Sitting on a lot of minerals and gas as well. Not really keeping up his production, but luckily for Jason, neither is Matt. But then again, he has no minerals and can't do crap right now. He has a pretty decent army, but there's really not much he can do. I'd say right now for Matt, he needs to start long distance mining, but there really isn't anywhere to long distance mine from. He'd have to go all the way around here and then down into this base and then all the way back here to get some minerals to build another base. I sure would, Matt. I sure would. So he's pretty much screwed. If he attacked right now, he may have a chance to take out Jason's base. But if he doesn't attack right now, he is just going to be sitting on the same amount of units versus even more units from Jason. Jason saying, laugh out loud, nop mins. And Wookie agrees. Wraiths, mass Wraiths going down. Not sure what that's for. He does have a lot of Dragoons. Yeah, pretty much GG in like 5 minutes, because, yeah, Matt has nothing. These workers going down to do some long-distance mining, I guess, but it would probably take a good fortnight for those to get him enough minerals to build another base. Oh, drop on the high ground. Very, very smart idea. There's no way, unless he has an observer in his own base, that he's going to be able to see this. Not sure how he's getting vision of the high ground there. That's kind of interesting. Maybe you could just see. I think in Starcraft you could see units on the high ground if they're attacking your stuff. And very smart. He takes out the Arbiter Tribunal first. That's a very good idea. Let's see how many F-bombs. I'm going to start counting now from this point on. Probably going to be a lot. Units on the low ground actually have a chance to miss units on the high ground in Starcraft 1. Very interesting. So units on the high ground will be much more effective versus anything on the low ground, because it's like a 50% chance. Sending in scouts, not a good idea. Oh, send in the scouts now. Oh, he could take out this dropship, kill 6 guys, and Jason tries to unload. He gets 1 guy out, and then the entire thing dies. That was actually some good play. Wookie apparently thought it was funny enough to laugh out loud, and Jason questioning his own actions, because that was not very smart, unfortunately. But look at this, 1,000 minerals, 3,000 gas versus 100 minerals, 700 gas. Not too much you can make with that, except maybe a couple of High Templars. Getting really deep here, going into psychology. We don't know a way we do a lot of things. Like, why am I gonna do this? Now we're gonna be seeing some interesting play from Matt, because he's not sure what he's gonna be doing. Probably tried to send out this Dragoon, but it can't move because it's stupid. and intercepts all of the probes. Poor Wookie. Looks like this game is dead. Yeah, there's nothing he can really do except this one Dark Templar because he has no detection. Oh, he's got another Dark Templar. This might actually be a battle in Matt's favor. Wow, I didn't think it would turn out that way. Maybe a scan went down because it looks. Oh no, the Dark Templar just hasn't left his own base yet, and he takes out all of the Marines. Wow, that's really kind of funny. Should have been easy for Jason to take that out there. Dat Seal. If he would have had some micro, he would have been able to take out those Marines. 5-kill Zealot right there. +1 attack, +1 defense. Hasn't been getting any more upgrades, but he has no minerals too anyway. Dark Templar had like 8, but it died, so that doesn't count Wookie. Jason making a nice little smiley face here in the middle of the map. These minerals are the mouth. There's a nose right there. There's some eyes. You know what I'm talking about right there. It's nice. That was definitely on purpose. I'm sure that was the whole point. Might as well. He's probably saying might as well go out and attack. Might as well inform your enemy exactly what you're doing. I think the siege tank spotted them, but probably not much he can do. You know, if he goes around here, yep, he is very, very dumb. If he would have attacked the main base, no, actually, never mind. He's got a crap load of stuff here as well. Sitting on a lot of minerals and gas still. I'm not sure why he's not keeping his production up. Needs to focus fire down the missile turret. Needs to focus. Oh, it's too late. They already took out the Dark Templar. That could have been very interesting. Maybe change the tide of this one battle, but not the war. The long distance mining, too far. Wookie is lol dead. GG, and the GG will be dropping here in a second. Yep, pretty much. Don't know what pretty much GG means. There's the real GG, as Jason sends out the rest of his masked stuff that he forgot about in his own base. Alright. So that game... Oh wait, no. Is he actually GGing? Is he actually GGing? Not sure why he wouldn't. Might be one of those fake, oh yeah, good game, but then actually not good game. You see Zach do a lot of times. Nope, replay has finished. So that was a game between Jason and Matt. Very interesting. Proxy in the natural, all that good stuff. Psystorm that was never used even one time. And destruction of a Nexus with 5 Marines being stemmed there. Alright, that was a very interesting game, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.